Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Theodore. If you're not new here, welcome back. Today's video is a Q&A. I'm answering all of you guys' questions about me getting pregnant at 14 and becoming a mom at the age of 15, about me being a teen YouTuber, and just my whole life in general, because my life is not the average, normal teen life. I've done Q&As in the past, but this Q&A has the best questions by far. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure you stay to the end and let's get straight into it. The first question is, how old are you? So I know this kind of confuses you guys sometimes, but I got pregnant when I was 14. I had Sincere when I was 15, and I'm now 17 years old, and Sincere is 2.5. I turned 18 in like 5 months though, so. The most commonly asked question is, do you still live with your parents, and do you live alone? Did you move out? I'm still living with my parents, you guys. I got asked that question so much. The next question is, how do you make a living? So I make a living off of YouTube, basically. I get paid from ad revenue, and I do collaborations with companies and they pay me for that. And I also get paid a little bit from doing promos, which is basically me promoting people's YouTube channels, businesses, pages to help them grow followers and gain views. YouTube is a stable income if you're very consistent and if your videos are consistently getting a lot of views. But if I haven't posted in a while, then my revenue goes down a lot. So that's when doing promos come in clutch. I don't really promote my promos that much, but if you guys are interested, hit me up. I can help you gain subscribers, views, followers, whatever it is you need, sales, whatever it is, I can help you with that. Either email me or hit me up on Instagram. I'll have the links or the information in the description box. But that's how I make a living. That's how I make all my money. I don't work. I've never worked a job besides YouTube. So the next question is, are you embarrassed carrying around Sincere? Do people give you dirty looks? I'm not embarrassed to carry around Sincere. I never actually think about the fact that I look like a little girl with a child. But recently, I've been paying attention that people actually, I don't be thinking people care or pay attention to that, but people actually pay attention, and I've been realizing that lately. Like a couple weeks ago, this little girl was like, is that your, I was like, that's my son. And she was like, oh. And she was just looking at me funny, and I was like, I look young, huh? She was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I had him young. And then today, me and Sincere were outside playing. He made some friends or whatever, and the same little girl, her sister had came outside, and she was like, that's your son? And I was like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, he's so cute or whatever. And then they go inside or whatever. And the little girl comes back out to ask me how old I am. So I know they was up in there talking about me, like, oh, she looks like she's 16 and she has a toddler. Like, oh my gosh. So yeah, but I don't care. I don't think about it ever. I never be looking around are they think, I don't care. So I don't pay attention to it. The next question is, how do you intend to explain to your child all that has happened? I'll be able to just tell him how it is. As he's growing up, I'll just tell him. If he asks, I'll tell him. But when he's older, I might be able to tell him it in more details. I'm not gonna hold back. I'm just gonna tell him the situation. Is it hard being a teen mom? It's hard being a mom, period. It's even harder being a single mom, and being a single teen mom. That's really hard. You're trying to be a mom, but you have your mom who still sees you as just her daughter. People just see me as my age. They just see me as, oh, she's 17, or when I was 16, she's just 16, 15. They just see me as the age number, and not really, they don't respect me as a mother. So it is hard. It's harder being a teen mom because no one respects you as a mother because you're a teen. So yeah. What's the most rewarding thing about being a mom, and what's one of the hardest things? The most rewarding part about being a mom is that you literally have a friend 24/7. You're never alone. You just have somebody to talk to, somebody to hang out with. But the hardest thing about being a mom is I'm never alone. Never being alone comes with highs and lows. I like that I'm never alone because I have a friend with me 24/7 basically. But sometimes I just need some space. Sometimes I'm in pain and he's just climbing all over me, and that's so frustrating. And yeah, sometimes he just wants to be glued to me, and it's just like, dude, like, give me some space. Some days I would like to be alone, or like I just need a little bit of space for just a couple hours, but I can't even get that. So yeah. Are you in high school? Guys, I finished school like so long ago. I keep getting these questions. I finished school when I was 15 years old. How's life being a paid young graduated entrepreneur? That question was put weird, but it's good. I travel, like, I'm not talking like big, like when I say I travel, I don't mean big traveling all up in other countries, but we be going from state to state and not having to bring a computer and be in class all day. Like, that is so peaceful. Like, not having to check into class, like not having, like, it's so freeing. Like, I love it so much. When I tell you finishing school early was the best thing that's ever happened to me, I love you, Sincere. But that was the best thing that ever happened to me. Like, and being able to be young and paid, that is also like, it feels great. And being my own boss, it's great. Life is great this way. I love it. If Sincere was not in the picture, would you have started YouTube? I don't think I would have, but if I would have, it would have been because God told me to, but I don't think I would have started YouTube. But if that's what God had planned for me still, then of course he would have, led me to start YouTube. But no, I wouldn't have. I probably would have. I would have for sure ended up an entrepreneur. Whether it would have been me going to college and then realizing that that's not what I wanted to do, and then leaving college and then becoming an entrepreneur and then maybe starting the channel. But yeah, Sincere is definitely the reason why I started it so early. But yeah, I never saw myself being a YouTuber. Like, I used to pretend to be a YouTuber, but I never thought that I would actually be a YouTuber, let alone a successful YouTuber. And let me just get this question out of the way. Why are you no longer consistent on YouTube? Doing YouTube takes up like all of my free time. I'll film during the day, that's not free time, but when I do get free time during Sincere's nap and at his bedtime, I have to spend that entire time editing. So when I need to focus on something else, like, I'm not able to focus on YouTube. So if I have to focus, if God told me to focus on this, I can't, do both. At the end of the day, for one, I'm a mother. For two, I am still a teenager, still learning who I am, finding out who I am. Sometimes you have to take a step back to really just like do things for your own life, because when this is consuming all of my extra free time, I have no time to focus on me, learn. I have no time to do anything really. So, because right now, like, I'm stressed because y'all know I'm back consistent or whatever, and it's taking up all my time. I have no more free time. So, but it's good for this season. Like, this season is for me to work. Other seasons, I gotta put it down. How did you blow up on YouTube? So y'all, I actually wrote an entire ebook on exactly how to blow up on YouTube, like basically guaranteed. I made it like a couple months ago and I've never advertised it. Like, I never even shared it. But you guys, I have an entire ebook on how, like, step by step, like giving you exactly how I blew up. And if you apply all the steps to you, you will blow up. So I'll link the ebook in the description box below. It is only $25, and that $25 can make you thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands. I made it cheap because I know, like, teenagers can't sit up here and spend $100 on an ebook, which is what a lot of people are doing, giving game, and I respect it. So I made it cheap for you guys. So if you guys are interested in blowing up on YouTube, check out my description box, maybe even the pinned comments, and get this ebook, you guys, and it answers everything for you. Like, you just gonna have to see. If you follow these steps, you're gonna blow up, okay? I even gave you guys like numbers, like how much money I made on the videos that I blew up on, all of that. So get the ebook, y'all. What's the plan after YouTube? Where do you see yourself as an adult? Y'all, when I tell you, I'm walking by faith. Like, I have plans for now, and I have like small ideas for the future. But as far as like career and like, what do I say? What I'm doing in 5 years? I have no clue. But I know it's gonna be good because I'm allowing God to guide me. But as far as right now, like, I don't know, like, what God be having me do, I don't be thinking that I was ever gonna do that. I can't even tell you. I just see myself successful. I know that whatever God do with me is gonna be successful. So I just see myself successful. And the plan is just be obedient to God, and whatever he tell me to do, that's what I'm gonna do. But I do want to branch off. Like I don't see myself doing YouTube. Like I see myself doing like so many other things. But as far as a plan, I'm just going with the flow. I'm just going with life. Do you have advice on how to grow in your relationship with Jesus when struggling with mental health? This is such a good question because people are always asking, like, do you have advice on how to grow your relationship with Jesus? But nobody asks when struggling with mental health, because it's two completely different things. When you want to grow your relationship with Jesus and you're not struggling with mental health, all you have to do is put in effort and consistency. But when you're struggling with mental health, you have to literally fight. You not only have to fight the enemy, because the enemy don't want you to get close to Jesus, so he's going to be throwing things at you and trying to make it hard for you. So everybody will have to struggle with that. But not only do you have to fight the enemy, you have to fight yourself. Like, your body is not going to want to get up and do what you have to do to get closer to Jesus. So you have to fight your body. You have to literally fight yourself. You have to fight your mind. Like, your mind is going to be beating you up because you know you want to, but you just can't. So you have to fight your mind. Like, you just have to fight. This is my advice to you. Write down, like, have a little therapy session with yourself. Journal, get a book, whatever it is. Write down why you want to have a relationship with Jesus, and write down why you want to get out of depression, or why you want to get out of this anxiety and just this mental struggle. Write down your whys and let that be your motivation to fight. I have to fight because I want to have a relationship with Jesus so I can have peace and security. I want to experience Jesus' love. I want to fight and get out of this depression so I can have motivation to become successful and to work and to get to where I want to be. Like, whatever it is, write it down and let that be your motivation to fight. You got to fight for what you want. Ain't nothing gonna come easy. You have to fight. The next question, how did you deal with depression? I'm not gonna tell you how I dealt with depression, but I'll tell you how I got out of it. You really just have to completely change your mindset. Like, you have to really focus on the positive. So you feel so drained, you feel so numb, you feel like, awful basically. No motivation, just sad. So the first step you gotta do is just remove the negativity. Like, if you're listening to depressing music, just try to stop listening to that depressing music and add positive music to your playlist. Upbeat, happy, positive music. Maybe take a break from social media, because when you're depressed, the only thing you really have energy to do is just lay down and scroll. So maybe delete social media so that you can't do that, and actually work to get your mental health back in good condition. You have to be tired of it. Like, if you're not tired of being depressed, you're gonna stay there because you're comfortable there. But you have to be so tired of it that you won't, like, when you feel depressed, you don't need, like, you do whatever you can to brighten your mood, to do, like, prayer. Like, praying and reading the Bible really helps. Reading the Bible helps you find things to pray about, because sometimes you don't know what to pray, but when you read the Bible, it basically gives you keys on what to pray about your life. How did you come up with the name Sincere? I'm pregnant and struggling to find a name. I'm about to put the TikTok account of this account that be giving amazing baby names. I'm gonna put on the screen. Go to this page, a whole bunch of good baby names. But my old neighbor helped me pick Sincere's name. Well, just Sincere. His name is Sincere Corday. That's his first name. Okay, so I'm gonna answer this question, and then I'm gonna get into all the questions that you guys asked about Sincere. Someone asked, do you love being a mom? Is it the best decision you made? I do love being a mom. Is it the best decision I made? I wouldn't say it's the best decision I made, but I do love being a mom. Okay, now we're gonna get into the questions that you guys asked me about Sincere. Is he still a picky eater? He is, but I'm finding recipes and meals that he really likes, so it's getting easier for me on that end, but he is still a picky eater. Is Sincere still learning ASL? He is. I'm not like doing full ASL. Oh, before I answer that question, a lot of you guys asked, does Sincere talk yet? Is he still not talking? Sincere is still not talking. He says words. Like, if I ask him to say something, if I ask him to say something and I give him like a Cheeto or like a snack, he'll say it. But cause like I've been asking him to say stuff and he just won't say it. Like, he'll just smile at me and laugh or run away or something. But when I bribe him, he'll say whatever, or he'll at least try to say whatever it is I ask him to say. Ooh, Sincere, you scared me. Whew. Come here. They probably want to see you. Sincere, please, no, please. So yeah, he can talk, but he doesn't. He says yes and no, like perfectly. Like, you want some chips? Yeah. You want to watch this? No. You want to go here? No. You want to go there? Yeah. Like, he yes and no perfectly. Come here. Hi, handsome. If you out there and you want to become a teen mom, because I know there's some people watching this who probably want to, you don't want this. This ain't what you want. But one thing about me, I'm gonna make the best out of my situation, and that's what I do. Y'all probably be like, she makes it look so easy. She loves it. That's just because I'm gonna love wherever I am in life. Like, if I lost my arm today, I'm gonna be on YouTube embracing the fact that I lost my arm, loving it, showing y'all how to love life without an arm. Like, I'm gonna just make the best out of any situation I get in. That doesn't mean that everybody else does. Not everybody does that, you know? So don't think that just because I do, are you gonna help me read through the rest of the questions? Okay. So y'all asked, is Sincere still learning ASL? Whatever words I feel like are necessary, like, I just taught him how to sign juice because I'll give him water and he'd be like, no. So I know that he wants juice. Juice, you got to pull out your pinky. Your pinky. Well, he's working on it, but, and sign skip. Skip. Good job. It's actually like something like that. But, so whatever, cause I taught him skip because he would always yell when he wanted to skip the ad or skip the show. So I just taught him skip. Whatever words are necessary, I teach it to him. But I should probably start getting into teaching him way more than that because he don't want to talk. Like, he's not showing no signs of wanting to talk. So I might as well. Okay, I need to find a new question. Are you still potty training? Yes. I failed horribly the first time. Has his dad tried to reach out? He has not. What do you teach your 2-year-old? So right now, Sincere is learning how to count. Obviously not like 1, 2, 3, just like pointing to like whatever it is. So let's say there's 4 dots. He's learning how to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Because before I'm like, count it, and he'll count 1 or 2, and then he'll start just counting other stuff. But I'm teaching him how to count specific things, and he's learning colors. I think he knows his colors, like, for the most part. But I wouldn't know because I can't say, what color is this? Orange. I could just say, point to something orange, and then he'll point to something orange. So, yeah. Okay, let me go back to the notes. What's something that you learned from having your son that you didn't know before you had him? I learned what unconditional love was. I know God loves us unconditionally, but seeing Sincere love me unconditionally helped me realize, like, oh, this is what unconditional love is. Like, your child, like, they love you no matter what. Like, they don't care what you look like, how you act. They don't care what you do, like the mistakes you make. Like, they don't care. They love you no matter what. Unconditional. They love you without conditions. Not, I love you because you give me food and, you know, I love you when you do. No, they just love you no matter what, every single day. Okay, so that was all the questions, you guys. And with all of that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this video or if you enjoyed me, because maybe you didn't enjoy the video, but you enjoyed me. And I got other videos on my channel that you might enjoy. So check out my other videos. Mom! Yes? You love mommy? Yeah. If you're interested in growing your YouTube channel or blowing up, I'll have my ebook linked in the description box below. Follow my Instagram, you guys. Follow my TikTok. Starting today, I'm actually posting on TikTok every single day for 30 days. So follow my TikTok. There, I'll be more consistent than I am on YouTube. Follow my Instagram to stay up to date with me and Sincere. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Sincere, can you say bye? Bye.